Happy Halloween everyone, the viewers and fans of ERO, and welcome to the Formula 2 division in European Racing Organization. Today in Halloween we are racing in Circuit de Catalunya in Spain, and your borrow mark words main commentator Vilzu is back. Apologies for the players and the community about that where I have been. I am so sorry that my Saturdays has been very busy. Like the full September was very busy at Saturdays, and I had a lot of other works to do. So now finally I have time to commentate, and especially for this special day in Halloween. Welcome everyone to the chat. It's your main commentator Prime Vilzu here. Today, we are going to race in Spain, and for the first, before we are going into the qualifying and everything, I'm going to say the current standings from the F2 division. And wait a second. Wait a moment. So now we're gonna check the standings from the F2 division. How is it going? Also for the spooky theme, I have spooky sound effects, for like a mansion sounds at the background for today. So don't get scared there. So currently the current standings in F2 division is the Williams driver Tobias is leading the standings by 172 points. That's a lot after first 10 races. Fire Ryan at the second place. Ryan is having very successful season with a lot of top 5 positions. Only one not top 5 position is from Britain. Edzax, I didn't know Edzax is at the 3rd place, but that is very amazing from the Latvian. He is having at the moment 4 podiums, and he is just doing great work. If I'm going to be like if I have to give awards, that my most improved driver of the year has to go to Edzax. That how long he has been here and now doing this kind of a work, it's amazing to see him doing the work just like that. 87 points for Edzax. Otapa in Mercedes is at the 4th place, 86 points, 1 point away from Edzax. Voitinho, the host of the league, in the 5th place. Timats 6th. Juanita is no longer in F2 division. He moved to the F1 tier on the chains with Sniper, and everyone remembers how funny the Juanita's retirement in Monaco last Sunday was. It was a historical. Lupus in the 8th place. Sniper Arctic, like I mentioned, he returned to the F2 division. He's at the 9th place, and Ahmed on the 10th place. Unfortunately, the Pakistani driver is having a lot of internet connection problems in his PlayStation 4. Hopefully he can get a better internet cable at some point. Guyet at the 11th place. J-Dog is having also very unlucky season. He's at the 12th place. John Gaccio, who raced on here at the beginning of the season, has got banned because of the frustration what he is having from all the races. He only has he had 4 point finishes, 3 DNFs, and 1 disqualification. I mean, yeah. So he had a promising season. And Patrick, hello Goat Vilzu. Thank you. Hello, good evening, Goat Patrick. Remember, you need to wave me at some point of the season. Not tomorrow, at some point when you are struggling, okay? Okay, now about the point standings. Let's see, is there any new reserves driving today? Mizik, I think he was. reserve. I don't remember. Paul Jones Jr. is reserve, and he hasn't picked a car yet for the race. 9 viewers at the moment. I can now write for the chat that how is the All-Star race votings going in. I give top 3 only, and any viewers on the chat, you must now, if you are in the All-Star discussion now, there you go. I'm going to write them down now. First of all, the F3 tier, how there is going. Then there you go, the first. This is your top 3 in the All-Star voting for F3 division. Sunset Beach Bar leads, then Juppe and Fire Pepper, and it's like no-brainer that Sunset Beach Bar is going to go for the All-Star race at the late of the December before Christmas. Then F2 tier, how it's going. It's very balanced in my opinion, most balanced of all of these. And there you go. This is the current standing in F2. And in F1 it's hilarious, but I give it. This is the F1. There you go. About the Spanish Grand Prix, what I have to say about that, this is only my personal opinion, but Circuit de Catalunya is most boring circuit of the calendar. I personally don't like the layout, and if it's dry on the track, there's no way there's going to be any entertainment on the track like we have seen in in real life Formula 1, that there has been no action. But personally my favorite race from the Spanish Grand Prix was 2016. That gave something action when both Mercedes drivers retired from the Grand Prix, and I like that. And Verstappen winning his first Grand Prix in his Red Bull debut. So that was absolutely great weekend. At the moment, drivers are picking their tire strategy to the race. It's a no-brainer that a lot of drivers are going with the balanced. Okay. Does the PC races ever get streamed? Asks Lone Wolf. Oh, Lone Wolf, you are here. Yeah, it does, from Twitch. There's no like a main commentator yet to the race, I mean for the streams, but it's very possible that there will be on the future, because the PC League has been successful in my opinion. It's very entertaining. Then let's go to the fastest lap. Detail, no, we need to okay, best telemetry, nope, lap data, yep, and track, full track map. There you go. Gonna full low down the volume of a little bit. First driver at outside on the track is Alex with Alfa Romeo. By the way, chat, is my voice okay for the stream? Do you guys hear me very good? Voice is fine. Thank you, Mathias Turkish. Thank you for info. About Alex's season in general in F2 tier, it has been unlucky for the Romanian driver. Many retirements and a lot of collisions with some drivers on the track. Like in Monaco, he was in the podium positions, but he crashed his front ring at some point. He got qualifying ban in some point of the race, but let's stick with Alex on his first qualifying run. He's going with the medium compounds. This is only the best overtaking zones of the track. The long back straight, it's a classic one, but in my opinion only best place. Then tight SS corner, you can easily go with the 4th gear, and then going with the long hard turn. This is famous for Romain Grosjean crashing like a Tokyo Drift driver. Sector 1 famous for Hamilton Rosberg crash. Sector 2 is very difficult to control with the car. And when we are coming to this corner 8, if I remember right, you can oversteer a lot, as you can see from Alex's POV that, I mean not POV or on-board camera, that he's oversteered, and he is oversteering here as well in the blind right turn. 50.1 in the sector 2. Going to the high hairpin, you can also oversteer here a lot. Another very long right. Lots of drivers going with the 3rd gear in here, and this is the fixed last chicane of the track. In other F1 games it has been different, but here I think it's much better than in other games. 116.7 with the medium compounds is Alex's hot lap. Okay, let's go. Let's stick with Bjarne. He's the second driver. And go with the easiest way. No need to find out who is the second driver crossing the line. Bjarne is doing, in my opinion, much faster time. Westerhui 116.3 on Racing Point, about 4/10 faster than Alex, but he can definitely do much faster lap. As you can see, Tobias 114.7. Then Bjarne crossing the line at the second fastest, 115.9. He's over 1 second slower than Tobias. He can go much faster. Edzax crossing the line, going with third, 115.9. Let's check it out. Who is Timats? Let's check his laps now. And Juppe is saying hi. Hi Juppe, you did great job today in F3 division. Almost you got the win and podium. I am so proud of you. I was totally hyped up that Finnish power of ERO is starting, like I did last season in F2 division. I won in Italy and in same conditions than you almost did. Timats crossing the line now, getting the inside line, and 115.5. Gayet starting the lap as a next with Ferrari, but looking at the gaps, it's unbelievable that Tobias has that kind of a lap on the first run. Unbelievable. Checking the gaps very soon. Gayet on the first sector 1, having the purple, of course. Almost so close. One more lap, I will be in P2. Yeah, but your tires were gone. It's unbelievable that those intermediates stand at 17 laps. I thought they would go longer, but okay. And now Gayet got the invalidated lap. Lupus crossing the line. 6th. Otapa coming into the pits. Fireshot Ryan on his lap. Mizik also finishing his lap. 10th fastest, sorry, on the mediums, 118.1, and this is slowest lap at the moment. Next, how the Ryan is doing his lap. He's also on the mediums. Spain is one of the very rarest circuits where you can easily start with mediums and going with over 20 laps and then pits on the softs. This track is weak for softs, but it's great for hards and especially for mediums. Some Ferrari spun. I think it was Guyet and shot Ryan third fastest with only mediums. That's great lap, 1:15.6. Is it strict rules, right? Yep, it is. Paul Jones Jr. then as a reserve for Williams. Let's see how he's doing his lap. Where is he going in? Yeah, he's pitting. Caddy Racer then from Turkey, driving in AlphaTauri. Cool. Yes, I got it, man. I got it. Caddy finishing his lap with Alpha, and the time is 1:16.5, and he's the 9th fastest. Then JJ Dog. How his lap? 1:21.2 on the sector 1. Lots of drivers doing 21s. It means that you are in the good lap. Nice entry and exit from J-Dog in corner 7-8 mix. This was a great move from him. Going into the sector 2, 49.4. $15 rears, that's a great amount. And I think okay, now he's losing a lot of time in this last sector. Lots of players and community has complained about the last sector of the game, and it's 6th fastest, 1:15.9. Yeah. Almost the same time as Edzax is having. That's great. Then Flo, he did his lap with mediums, so no need to spectate him, but Otapa is now next driver. Hello, Houseman. By the way, if you can see from the chat, if you are scrolling up, you can see your total votes for the All-Star race. You're in the 3rd place in F1 division. Oh, Otapa lost it. And that's over with his lap. Unfortunate. JG 12th fastest, 1:16.3. Numbers don't lie, Houseman. Numbers don't lie. You are the third. You have the 3rd most votes in F1 division, and Libenov is behind you with 34 votes. I can't explain and spoil nothing more. Timot's 1:15.5, and this was his best lap he did a couple minutes ago. I crashed almost every race, but you're a funny guy. Remember that, Houseman. With your crashes, you're making entertainment. That's why you are maybe All-Star. At least it's nice to know people enjoy me seeing positively. Tibat's getting another inside line and improving his time, 1:15.2, but it's not even enough for reaching Tobias's hot lap. That's crazy. Okay, next up we are going to spectate Sniper, who is back to F2. Voitino, if you are listening to chat, listen to this. Maxro is winning also in All-Star race. Maybe, yeah, he has a 42 votes, so it's very possible. But about Voitino, listen to this. I remember this from Abu Dhabi Grand Prix meme compilation. The last safety car restart. Let's make it for one last team. When game is I like that. Okay, sniper invalidated lap. Then Bjarne. And it's invalidated as well. You can easily cut that chicane. Lupus also very cool exit. And he's improving purple in sector 2. Vote Houseman 2020. Yes, it's real. Lupus crossing the line. And only third fastest, 1:15.5. Still Tobias is holding the fastest lap. Flow, we need to stop Flow. Nancy is fastest, but going on the second run with the mediums. What these numbers around 6 PM UK did mean, bruh? What do you mean? Ah, you mean those votes? The vote amount that you are having, Voitinho, is that those are your votes. You have 31 votes from F2 division for the All-Star race. You're in the second place. Flow isn't improving. We can go with Otapa. He's finishing his lap. Also, he is now on another lucky boy to have a Fanatec, but I think he isn't driving with wheel. Or is he? Because his lap is very slow, so 1:16.8 and with mediums. He can definitely go with better lap. Okay, going with Edzak's personal point of view, I must say. If Houseman, if you are making into the Houseman, if you are making into the All-Star race, I hope you don't bottle it there. Edzak's 1:15.6 improved it and he's faster than his teammate. Doing very good on his softs. So sad they don't stream the PS4 division. What do you mean? This is PS4 division. This is tier 2. Tomorrow is F1. Or do you mean Xbox? Okay, Flow isn't even improving. Otapa, so doesn't he. Paul Jones, let's check it out. Okay, he's coming to cross the line, but his lap isn't even for the pole position time. 1:16.8, improved 1/10. About 3 minutes to go of the last minutes on the qualifying session here in Spain. The rain has improved from the rain what was in the F3. Hopefully we are having the wet race today, because about for tomorrow I can't wait for wet. Hopefully. And Sniper improved 1:88 on the sector 2 and he is having purple, but but it's far not enough for the pole. Tobias is easily going to get the pole. Sniper second fastest, both Australians going good laps today. 1:15.1, but it's like about 7/10 slower than. Holy moly. J-Dog improving as well. Coming to the line, and 6:51, 15.6. So at the moment it seems like that both Red Bull drivers are going. Oh, and it's Alex. I knew it. I mean, I didn't know it, but that is a scary corner to retire. Bossi Vamos 16th. Paul Jones going to pit because his tires isn't going to make it for the run, for the last fast lap, I mean. 1404th fastest, 1:15.4, I didn't even know that. That is a great lap for Polish. Edzax retired. Okay, so he didn't make it to the last run, but his time is great, and let's see, is he going to start out at top 10? Okay, the last minutes to go. Now we need to check it out. Who is going on the last lap? Timot's starting it now. How about the racing point? JG on the pits. Westerhui. Okay, let's go with him. He's probably the first driver to now starting the last lap. Organic improvement incoming, 2/10. And qualifying is over. Ferrari driver there, Guyet. Let's go with him. About 3/10 improvement coming. Fourth fastest. How about the McLaren driver? Not improving. Sad for Bjarne. Then Westerhuvi on the next. Then is Fireshot Ryan behind him. Just behind him, Westerhuvi finishing his time lap. It is in front, going for the pole. 12th fastest, Fireshot Ryan. 7th fastest, he got invalidated. Then Otapa. What is Slovakian's lap from Prešov? 11th only. Gary Racer as next. With AlphaTauri 15th fastest. Then Williams driver. Tobias improving 1:14.3. Natürlich indeed, that's a great lap. Mats third. And then I think that's all. Bossi Vamos is missing, yeah, but he got invalidated. So that's a wrap from the qualifying. Congratulations for Tobias and for Sniper. I think this is the second time in a row that both Austrian drivers are in front row. That's great. Tobias and Sniper doing great thing at NF2 tier. Timot's third. Guyet fourth. Voitino, his teammate, in 5th place. Lupus 6th. Fireshot Ryan 7th. I think it's going to be action-packed first laps. Hopefully I don't get bored because of Spain, and I definitely don't like this track. Very good question, Patrick. That Tobias to F1, but Voitino mentioned in last stream that there's no driver swaps anymore if the player allows it. You can do. So here is your classification from the qualifying. Tobias 1:14.3. That's a sexy lap from him. In Williams, Sniper Arctic 3 on 2nd place. Both Austrians in front row. Timot's 3rd, Guyet 4th, Voitino 5th, and then that's reached the 1 second gap. Lupus 6th, Shot Ryan 7th, J-Dog 8th, Edjax 9th, both Red Bulls 8th and 9th, Bjarne 10th, Otapa 11th, Alex 12th, Westerhui 13th, Flo 14th, Gary Racer 15th, Bossi Vamos 16th, JG 17th, Paul Jones, and that's a wrap from the grid. But let's see what the weather looks like to the race. Fingers crossed it's raining. Fingers crossed. Please, please, please. Okay, okay. It's dry. Any predictions on the chat? What do you think? Who is going to crash? Alex, maybe? Nah, joking. Patrick knows. Okay, what? Wait. What houseman mentioned with wait? Did Tobias actually do a 14-3? Yes, he did. He did it indeed. I don't know, he maybe ate a bar of Toblerone. Formation lap starts for the Spanish Grand Prix. Weather looks clear all the way. Not very predictable. Petition to promote Tobias. I think we all want to. Okay, anyway, let's go with the gap. Okay, with the interval it's a great one, and then detail is position change at the start. But let's see, and here we can see the pit stop strategy: soft, medium, medium, and soft, medium, hards. I want to go with the soft, medium, medium. But if I'm from the outside of the top 10, then I want to go with the medium, medium, softs, like from the clock, not the clockwise. So, Shot Ryan starting with mediums, and everyone from outside of the top 10 going with the mediums. So I think that we are not going to see a lot of overtaking today, but who knows? Who knows? Patrick, I need to ask you that your prediction of Alex's result today's race. That was a fast formation lap to the short track, 33 laps in dry weather. Let's hope we can see action. Drivers are informing, and Patrick says P10. Let's hope P10. That's the good prediction for the unlucky Romanian driver. Let's see how it goes. Tobias Sniper Timat's guy at 14 to top 5. Then Lupus, Fireshot Ryan, J-Dog, Edzax and Bjarne outside of the top 10. Only medium driver from inside of the top 10 is Fireshot Ryan. So keep an eye on him. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Sniper got a great start. Okay, never mind. He didn't got it, and Voitino had to cut the grass a little bit. So does Otapa. Everyone going with nicely to the first corner, but there is a Renault driver and it's Otapa. He already spun. There's a crash. It's Voitino. I think he got a front wing damage, and we have a safety car. Okay, Misik got 5-second time penalty. What there honestly happened? And there's, as you can see, Voitino is having bad wing damage. Luckily there is a safety car so he can get it changed. Okay, there's a one Williams slow in the back. It's Paul Jones Jr. What is he doing? Does he need to let someone pass? I can't describe this. What is he doing? He slowed the back very badly down, but I need to check it out. Did this drivers behind him get any penalties? That looked very dangerous in my opinion. Nisik, yeah, he got the 5-second time penalty. He's going to serve that in the pits. Yep. Seems like there's no drama with the Paul Jones. Okay, he slowed the back again, and he got 5-second penalty, ignoring yellows. I think he's letting everyone by, and Otapa, what is he doing at the now? At the moment there are drivers Lupus, Bjarne, Flo, Gayet, Mizik, Edzax. They all... Okay, everyone is bidding for the medium tires. Flo going with the hard, so I think he's Mike going with to the end maybe. I think with those hards it's impossible to go. Timat J-Dog, they are staying with the softs. So the classification will now change a lot. Okay, I don't know what is happening with this game, but Tobias is still leading, and Sniper is in the second place, Timat's third, J-Dog fourth, Fireshot Ryan fifth, Alex sixth. That's a great start for him. Westerhui in the seventh place, then Gary Racer, JG, Lupus, Bjarne. Unlucky start for both Voitino, Mizik and Otapa, but the safety car restart is great idea for all of the guys. Currently, let's see how many positions everyone managed to promote. Don't believe that Otapa's classification is not true. He is on the last place. Alex. Okay, there you go. 5 position, 6 positions up for Alex. Also Gary Racer, nice start, 7 positions, and JG also 8 positions. Paul Jones 6. Guy at 10th position down, and Voitino 13 positions. Unlucky start for both Ferraris. No, not stops. Tires. There you go. In this while, I'm going a little mute for a second. I'm starting my PlayStation 3. Tapa has catched the pack, that's great. So now we only need to wait, and Voitino's second penalty severed collision with Red Zayak. So Voitino has to go to the pits and serve this 5-second time penalty, or he's serving it after the race if he doesn't serve it on the pits, but I think he has to. Okay, what is happening? Voitino spun. Spintinho. This hasn't been a great start for the host of the league. And safety car in this lap, so we are racing as soon. Tobias, you didn't need to slow the back that much down. What happened at the start? I think at the not middle back, at the end back there was a little incident between Otapa, Voitino, Mizik, lots of drivers, but we are racing again. Tobias leads, Sniper Attic in the second place, Timat's third, J-Dog fourth, Fireshot Ryan fifth, and Alex is on the 6th place. And like as you can see, this is first train for the first couple of laps. There is Otapa making the move on Bossi Vamos, and he managed to does it. And here behind Mizik is Voitino. Redziak on the AI mode. I don't know why. But let's go with the racing of the first laps with here. I can see also fight here. Paul Jones. Behind him is Edzax. Nice exit. Edzax using the overtake mode. Is he going for inside? Oh, nice and clean try from Edzax. Edzax, I mean, Tobias get a good restart to this race. In the middle back there's a lot of action, but Bjarne tries to go overtake on JG, but I think JG uses overtake. Yep, he does. Okay, now at the moment there's not like overtaking action. So we can go with the small gap as possible. That where is a little battle. Gayet overtook, I mean, Otapa overtook Bossi Vamos. Okay, here's some fighting. Bjarne got 3-second time penalty. That is very critical corner. I mean, it needs to be fixed for these time penalties in the future. Also, Lupus is joining the battle between Bjarne and JG. It's very hard to pronounce that name. This is at the moment the only closest fight, and ERS is enabled. Bjarne got a little oversteer to the last corner. Also, fire shot, and the minimap he's closing the JJ dog, but not enough. And now Lupus is the attack zone to Bjarne. Flo, meanwhile, is getting now his turn to attack on Paul Jones, to the reserve driver. He has a very unlucky start for the race. He got little penalties in the first safety car. I don't know what there happened. Maybe a glitch or something, but I don't know. Currently, Fireshot is also in DRS zone, catching JJ Dog. So let's see how this happens between these two guys. This is very critical for Fireshot to fight for the championship if he wants to get a lot of positions up, because Tobias is leading, and that was a clean overtake from Fireshot. Nice one. Also, Bjarne and JG are fighting very tightly at the moment of the sector 3. So let's see how it goes. Oh, there's a spin! JG lost it. Luckily no damage, so he can go to the race, but he needs to now turning carefully to the last chicane, and he did it. Any close gaps? Okay, Gayet on Edzax, and Edzax is using overtake on Lupus, but it isn't enough. It isn't enough as well for Gayet. And we have yellows, and it's Gadi Racer. He spun and he's lost his front wing. Unlucky for the Turkish driver in AlphaTauri. Sorry. And now Otapa is attacking on Flow with the fresh mediums, because the hearts isn't warm enough to get a good fighting condition. Look at the front wheel. There's a safely gap with a lot of drivers. Alex, meanwhile, is now at the as the next guy to try the move on JJ Dog. Let's go with the rear wing camera. This is great sector for rear wing. Oh, Alex almost lost it. The fresh mediums. Let's see how it goes. Oh, sectors, and now Alex. And okay, JJ Dog is pitching to the medium tires, and now Alex got the fresh air. Fester who gets the P6. And now Otapa, can he manage to overtake Flo? He is on his slipstream, but it isn't enough. Not yet. At the moment, Edzax, Gayet and Lupus are fighting for the 8th place. Tobias has got a very safe 1.3 second gap to Sniper, and Fireshot is now at the moment fighting his native country fellow Timats. So both Austrians and both Dutch drivers in 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a beautiful sign. Also, there's a Voitinho. Did he manage to overtake JG at some point? No, at the behind. There's a Bossi Vamos and JG. Okay, it isn't enough. And there's yellows. Is it Lupus? Yeah, he is. What happened there? Was it Edzax? He doesn't have any wind damage though, or was it only just a basic spin for him? But now, as you can see, Paul Jones is at danger. He is making a big drain behind him, and now Flo has a lot of ERS, and plus he has DRS, so this is easy overtake for Renault driver. There you go, easy as that. And at the moment, Otapa and Voitinho, two good friends fighting in a friendly match. So, at the moment we have a good action here in Spain. I doubted it wrong. At the moment. Okay, and Timats lost the P3. Now it's Shod Ryan's third place. But we don't focus on that yet, because Gayet and Edzax are now on the fight. And Gayet overtook Edzax on the main straight at 1 lap later. Oh, Edzax going very long break on the hairpin. Just behind Otapa, and Voitinho also is fighting very tightly on this sector, but Tobias is pitting. Let's see which tires he is going with. Then we can go with the battle back. And he's going with the hard, so he's going for the end. That's a no-brainer. Edzax need to save some ERS. He can't fight yet. At the moment, Paul Jones on Otapa. Otapa need to brake a little early, because he tried to take a risk, but no. Good first 10 laps. There's another yellow flag, and it's another spin. This time from Bossi Vamos. Bjarne retired. Oh, he spun on the gravel. The sector 2, and I think there's no safety car coming for this. I'm pretty sure, and he left. Yep. Oh, there's Tobias. Now we are really close action. What is happening with Voitinho? Does he have wing damage? Or is he safe because he got passed by JG. Now Sniper is pitting, Fireshot Ryan takes the lead for the Spanish Grand Prix, so does Timats. And look who is on the second place, gentlemen. Patrick, if you are seeing this, you must be happy. Alex, he is on the second place. Meanwhile, Westerhui gets the third place with Racing Point. And Edzak is staying behind of Gayets. No, what I was talking about. Alex got spun and we have a virtual safety car. What I was talking about. No. I was celebrating too early. And he got a wing damage. Holy moly. That aged well. Yeah, it did. Oh, there's also AlphaTauri spun. Who is he? It's Gary Racer. He retired. So now Fireshot Ryan, meanwhile, is leading with 8 seconds behind Westerhui. He has a very safe lead. ERO is enabled and virtual safety car is gone. Meanwhile, also there's a fight with, okay, Alex, yeah, he's stuck on with that broken front wing. Edzax can easily overtake him on this sector if he doesn't want to lose some time, but better to save the moves for the DRS zone and get the best straight line speed. Edzax, please don't do anything stupid here. Alex going in the pits. Press F. So at the moment, Edzax takes the 4th place. Guyet meanwhile in the 3rd. Then Flo, Tobias, Otapa, Sniper, and he got overtake. He overtook Paul Jones. Paul Jones is struggling a lot today. And also now Boitino fighting with JJ Dog. But the racer has left the session. Otapa is now at the 7th place, so he has a lot of positions up. So that's a great thing. Let's see the positions. No, there you go. Positions, as you can see, Westerhu 11 positions and Otapa 4. There you go. Oh, there's a Tobias and Flo fighting, and Lupus retired as the next driver here in Sector 1. He spun as well in the same corner where the Carriers, so this was very unlucky weekend for AlphaTauri. But tomorrow in F1 ERO we have Patrick, who's very fast in AlphaTauri. Shout out for my guy. He's going to fight for great points to give the squad great chances. Now Tapa is in danger. Behind him is Sniper Arctic, who has a lot of ERS and also DRS, and there you go, Sniper gets the P7. And now Voitino, JJ Dog going to the first corner. What is going to happen? Ah, the spin tail, I know it! Oh no! Yes, only Patrick. Oh man, unlucky for Ferrari driver. Edzax still meanwhile is protecting his 4th place from Tobias. And now there's behind J-Dog behind JG there is J-Dog and Timats, and I think there's going to be battle between these 3 guys, so let's stick with these. Oh, there's J-Dog, very long break. And now Fireshot Ryan is pitting on Haas. So let's see which starter on. He got an oversteer. JJ Dog managed to get the momentum and he gets P10. Now JJ Dog, JG is on the 11th place, but he doesn't have DRS, unfortunately. Otapa is dropping to P12, meanwhile Fireshot Ryan is dropping to P6. And now JG going to the P9. What is going to happen? This is tight. Oh Mo, let's go. Teammates need to go a little wide. Oh, that's dangerous, JG. That was very dangerous. Whoa, whoa. Oh, let us spin. Oh my. Very unlucky day for both Voitino and JG today. Now Flo with 11 lap old hard tires protecting his 5th place from Sniper, and so behind him is Fireshot Ryan. Nizik get 3-second time penalty. So is Alex. Guyet is making a big train, so let's see the overtaking in the main straight. He's very slow with those tires. Meanwhile, Tobias is having great run and great pace with hards. Okay, and both Sniper and Fireshot Ryan overtook Flo on the main straight, and Paul Jones got overtaken by J-Dog on the main straight as well. JJ got 5-second penalty from speeding in pit lane. I think he's going to retire from the race. I am pretty sure he's going to do that or not, because there can be safety car, of course, for the last laps. Just holler at me when you want to see the penalties. I can check them. And then Paul Jones is on danger for Timats. Easy Tim is going to for the long break. Yeah. Nice overtake, nice and clean. No damage for both of the cars. That was a great move. Gayet is having good amount of ERS. And now Gayet takes the lead, but is it protective lead for him? Tobias going for outside this time on the turn one. Both riding very nicely side by side, and Tobias gets the lead to this Grand Prix. Edzax is on the third place, but these medium runners, Edzax and Gayet and J-Dog needs to pit soon, because those tires are going to die ASAP. Gayet is still trying to stick on the first place. He's trying to stick with it and tries to steal the P1 from Tobias, but it isn't easy enough. And as you can see now, Edzax behind him is two Haas drivers. One of them is Edzax's rival. He doesn't like Edzax. It's Fireshot Ryan. We have heard it in commentary in a pre-race press conference. So let's hope that they can fight now cleanly, even once. Edzax need to save the ERS. That is not enough for protecting P3. A sniper gets it easily to himself. That was great. That was great. Bad left. Oh, Fireshot almost spun on the second corner, and he got a 3-second time penalty. I think he's going to try to remove it. Okay, now they're going inside. Now they're going for a fight. And as you can see, Edzax and Fireshot, they both don't like each other. So they're now going for the big fight. This is popcorn eating action here in European Racing Organization. So let's hope we can see great action between these two guys. Gayet is okay. Now he's over 1 second behind of Tobias, so Tobias will run away from him. But now this is getting very action-packed. We are going to focus on this now. What is Fireshot Ryan doing? Is he going to go for overtake on the straight? It's pretty sure he goes for it, but okay, there you go. Sniper I think fastest like 118.3, but we don't focus on that now. Fireshot Ryan takes the 4th place from Edzax, and I think that's a safe move from him, and it is. Nice and clean. I wanted some more fighting, but this will do. And Timats he overtook J-Dog also on the main straight. Meanwhile, and Bredziak retired from the race on the pitch. Now both AlphaTauris and both McLarens retired from the F2 Spanish Grand Prix. But in F3, McLaren was very successful today. Wiffeld won and Juppe in points. Edzax got 3-second time penalty. Bossi Vamos not enough for the overtake on Paul Jones. JG is on fresh hearts as well. Let's focus on here what is happening. Now at the moment Gayet is on danger to leave, that he is losing his place today. I mean not today, very soon, because Sniper I think is having great pace, and now Gayet is going for the pits. I think Edzax is going as well. Let's see though. No, he isn't. He's staying on the track. I think he's trying for the undercut today. It's pretty possible that now Edzax is trying to go for the undercut on Guyet. This is 19th lap, so we have reached the half point of the race. Now Voitino also gets the 9th place, then Mizik 10th. Yeah. No, currently at the moment there's no such a fights going on, especially not. We forget Bossi Vamos is now on the DRS zone of Paul Jones, so he can go for the overtake. He has a little for ERS, but does he have it enough? No. Not yet. And Tobias is going for the fastest lap. We have seen purple in sector 2, so let's see what his lap is on after this lap. No fastest lap. Now Edzax is pitting. He's going for the hards, I guess, or fresh mediums. As you can see, Guyet is also on the mediums. He's on the 10th place at the moment. And with this pace, Guyet can easily take the place back. Voitino's on the 9th place. Yeah, this is Guyet's place. Yep. Oh, there's yellows. There's a Renault. Oh, there's a crash with Mizik and Ottava. What has happened? What? What is this? Did they have a touch with them? I don't know. Flo is having a great race at the moment as well. Timats is now he's in DRS zone, and we can focus on this. So how they are gonna go? We have to stop Flo. Yeah, indeed, Juppe. Now we have to stop him. Okay, Flo is pitting. Going for the mediums, I guess. Timats is now at the P4. JJ Dog in the P5. Westerhui 7th, Voitino 8th, and then Edzax and Guy. Oh, I totally forgot. He undercut Guyet. He managed to do that, and we have stopped Flo. Yeah. But with this pace, Guyet can easily take his place. Oh, there's a Flo coming also to the out from the pits. That was a scary moment, but luckily no incidents. Bossi Vamos next, he's trying to go for Paul Jones, but Paul Jones is having a lot of ERS. Oh, not that much, but Otapa is making a train now. And JG, I think he has overtook Mizik. Now there's a fight between Guyet, Voitino, Edzax and Flo. So let's go with this. But I think Tobias is going for another fastest lap. It isn't fast. Sniper, no. Autobot fires O'Brien, no. So let's go with this. This is now very interesting fight. But Timats got the fastest, 118.2. That's a good one. Good one from the humble guy. Onto the main straight we go. Just behind us is also second fight going on. Otapa, Paul Jones, Bossi Vamos, and Voitino is pitting. Oh, he has old hard tires, of course. That's very obvious. But now the fights are settled here. But Otapa is having good safe gap for Paul Jones. How about Bossi Vamos? Can he now manage to overtake him? Why isn't he using ERS? He needs to use it if he wants to overtake Paul Jones ASAP. No fights at the moment, okay, so we can focus on this fight. Guyet. Oh! He retired on that scary corner, and the blind right turn. He got oversteered. He lost the grip, and he's on the gravel and on the wall. Unlucky weekend for Ferrari, indeed. And this is virtual safety car, not a real safety car. It's a very pity. It could have given some action for the race though, but this have to do. So at the moment, there's Timmets and J-Dog now pitting. They can easily undercut Edzax. Also Flo, Alex, great Ferrari master plan. Yes it is. But Alex at the moment is in 9th place, and Patrick was predicting that today Alex's result is P10, so let's see is it P10 today? Maybe. Bossivam was also pitting. He had to cut the chicane a little bit, and JG going on Paul Jones using overtake with the Racing Point. If this is unrealistic, then we know Racing Point is faster than Williams on the straight. And I think that is race over for JG as well, because Paul Jones didn't leave any space for him on the turn 1. Unlucky. Very unlucky for JG. At least though the onboard camera is recorded, so there's a lot of discussion with stewards about this. Always you need to have leave a little space though. Currently no action on the track for now, so let's see. Of course JG is going to pit, but is he going to go retirement? Tobias is having very clean air at the moment, 3-second gap for Sniper. 9 laps to go. One of the best races in ERO I ever seen, honestly. Can you explain why? And especially in Spain, this hasn't been like entertaining, but of course there's a lot of action though. JG is pitting. This was extremely entertaining. Yeah, extremely, I must say. Okay, now J-Dog is near. Oh, so many overtakes, 5 crashes, spins. Well, yeah, spins there's a lot of been, and crashes. And J-Dog got the fastest lap, 117 point. I don't remember what was it, but currently J-Dog. Oh, the spins in the same corners like both AlphaTauris. That's not good for him. And Edzax gets the P6. And there's another yellow. There's a Renault driver spun, and it's Mizig. What is this about? And Bossy Mama says thank you very much and takes the play P13. Okay, JG isn't retiring, he's still continuing. Or is this ghosting? Oh no, it isn't, never mind. Here is more spinalas than in ERO after a wet race. Yeah. Okay, Okay. Last lap's starting. Fires at Ryan is catching Sniper, I think, like about 100ths of a second per lap. Even if it's Spain, so what? Spain can provide a good racing, honestly. Yeah, you're proving the point. But everyone can like the track how they can like it. At the moment, Flo. Okay, it was a lapped car. It was Bossy Vamos behind Flo. So yeah, currently the gap for Tobias to the last laps in Spanish Grand Prix here in F2 is protected and it can go for the race win. Unfortunately today I am not going to give a press conference comments because I'm going to play some horror games with friends on the Discord chat, so I need to hurry up with that. We promised at which time we're going to start, so I'm gonna leave him leave after like immediately after the race. But of course I'm going to tell you the results. But now we can focus on the last laps. That how is Flo going for Edzax? They both have fresh mediums, almost the same lap old, so this can give a good fighting. Paul Jones in 10th place. He's on very protected 10th place. Voitinho is over 3 seconds behind of him. J-Dog is incapable to fight anymore for the points. Neither is Bossy Vamos, neither is JG. I didn't know why he didn't retire, but it's great that he didn't give up. Mizik on the last place. He's trying to go for the fastest lap today. And Sniper Arctic and Fireshot Ryan, I think they both are just protecting those positions what they're having at the moment, like multi-21. In multi-21 term, I mean. Well, for Spain, this is a really great race. Yeah, it has been. This has been. There has been facts, but of course, in the races there can be the boring moments. Alex is pitting. He has an old 15 lap old hards, and he's going for the softs. Otapa is going to overtake him though. But how about Paul Jones? No, Paul Jones is sticking behind of him. Otapa. How is this gonna go? How is this gonna go? Alex is securing his place. He undercutted him though. Okay. So now we have a little fight for the last laps on the Spanish Grand Prix. So let's see how this goes. Which race was at the next week? Was it Italy? Missy got another 3-second time penalty and he crashed and he retired. He retired on that same corner and it's virtual safety car. Damn, that was very nearby. It was a real safety car. It was possible though. Wow. I'm gonna check it out the calendar at this moment now. Wait a second. Calendar. Where are you? There you are. The calendar is for the season 4. After Spanish Grand Prix, it's Italy. Italy it is. My favorite race from the last season, where I won my first ever ERO Grand Prix in F2 division. Oh my, what a good times. Okay, now Edzax got a little away from Flo with about 2-second gap. Then as you can see, the gap between Flo and Alex is 24 seconds. So here the gaps can be very huge because of the tire management and the loss of action can do this kind of races, but today it's been very good. Voitino is now as the next driver to fight for the 1 point between Paul Jones Jr. So let's see how it goes. Alex got the fastest lap. That's a no cap. Congratulations, Alex. There we go. Old Voitino going inside on the main straight, and he secures the P10 at the moment. And now I can check the penalties. How much the drivers are having for the coming to the last laps. Tobias, 2 warnings. He needs to be careful. Sniper, 2 warnings as well. Fireshot Ryan is having 3 penalties. Westerhui is having 1 penalty, almost getting a 2nd penalty for today. Timats 1 warning. Edzax is having 1 penalty. Flo only 2 warnings. Alex is having lots of penalties. Oh my goodness. Also Tapa is having lots of penalties. Voitino is having couple penalties. So it's getting very interesting for the last laps. And now Paul Jones is still sticking on the 10th place. He's trying to take it back from Voitino, but the last laps will tell that how it's going to go. Tomorrow for the community members of ERO who are not racing here at the same time as F2 started today, ERO F1 division, the main league, is starting at the same time as today. I'm getting Spain flashbacks from lap 32. Oh, your puncture, of course. Paul Jones isn't giving up. He's trying to stick behind, but Voitino getting a great, cute, nice exit for the 4th corner. And now Westerho is in the danger to get overtaken by Timats. Yeah, I see it. Let's hope there's no drama between these 2 guys. We know Timats is a little aggressive driver on corners and corner entries. So don't humble, okay? Oh, it's a long break from Timats. Last lap starts from the Spanish Grand Prix. Tobias has led good amount of laps today with the securing in 1st place with his great pole position lap. This has been a fantastic weekend for the Austrian driver in Williams, and he can extend his championship lead very nicely after this race with the race victory. But he isn't going for the fastest lap because it's owned by Alex. Timats trying to go to the corner 1. What is going to happen between these 2? Wester a little touch, the argy-bargy on this long corner. Timats need to save some ERS, as we can see from the running lights. Is Wester going for it? No. That was a clean overtake finally from Timats. Like, finally. No very aggressive moves. And there's also one Williams. Oh, we forgot that battle was very long between those 2 guys. Tobias exiting last time today from the last chicane, and he takes the victory in today's entertaining Halloween special Spanish Grand Prix. Congratulations for Tobias. That was a great race, very successful, and he takes the fastest lap. Sniper 2nd, Fireshot Ryan 3rd. Nice and very successful weekend as well for Haas. And there's a sector, there's a yellows, and it's JG. Timats now taking the 4th place maybe today. Yeah, he gets it because he has only 1 warning. That is great race from him. Westerhui with 5th place. Also great shout out for Edzax. Nice and clean race for him, and he gets a good amount of points after this race. Flow then. Oh, he takes it because Edzax got the 3-second time penalty. But here is the man of the day. Let's see how many positions he got up. 4 positions. But in my opinion, Alex is the driver of the week from F2. That's my opinion. Nice race, nice and clean race. Not clean though, but it's a great run. Nicely done, Alex. Otapa going to the line 9th, and Voitino takes the 2 points because of the amount of penalties what Otapa got from the race. It was a nightmare. Paul Jones 11th, JJ Dog 12th, Bossy almost 13th, and JG 14th. Here he comes as a last driver. At least he decided to drive to the end. That's a sportsmanship move from him. Whoa. I liked it. I liked it to be back to commentary, and Flo, it's a driver of the day in this game, but my driver of the day was definitely Alex. Congratulations for him. And of course, congratulations for the podium for both Austrian Sniper and Tobias. They're breaking history 2 times in a row, both Austrians in the front row. And then Fireshot Ryan on this 3rd place. Get in there. Get in there indeed. It has been good action-packed Saturday today. Like in F3, it was good action today in F2. So here's your top 10. I don't need to repeat it again. At least what I have to say is that Alex is my driver of the day. But from my side, thank you for all of the viewers and community who joined today for this Halloween special race here in European Racing Organizations in F2 tier. It was great to have you, and I am glad that I am back after these very busy Saturdays. I can promise that I am going to commentate a lot more races in the future and in the end of the season. So thank you for all of you. Make sure to subscribe the race. I mean, subscribe the ERO channel if you're new, and join to the Discord and join and can't wait for other actions in the track in this very great European Racing Organization. It's me, Prime Vilzu, saying good night and have a great holiday today in Spooky Halloween. Bye bye.